Welcome to the Firsts channel that brings you the trailblazers and pioneers of history. Today, we're stepping into the enchanting world of animation to discover the first animated movie. As we turn back the pages to the dawn of the 19th century, we find the seeds of animation being sown by creative minds eager to bring drawings to life. Join us as we embark on a journey through time, witnessing the evolution of animation from its humble beginnings to the cinematic marvels we adore today. Humpty Dumpty Circus in 1898. The earliest animated film. In 1898, Humpty Dumpty Circus by J. Stuart, Blackton and Albert E. Smith brought the circus to the screen. With innovative stop motion, this film captured the essence of a toy circus, enchanting viewers with its playful spirit. Humorous Phases of Funny Faces in 1906. J. Stuart Blackton introduced Humorous Phases of Funny Faces, the earliest surviving animated film. Crafted with stop motion, this short film set the stage at 20 frames per second for the future of animated storytelling. Fantasmagorie in 1908. 2 years later, in 1908, Emile Cohl's Fantasmagorie mesmerized audiences with its dreamlike sequences. This animation pioneer took us on a whimsical ride at 24 frames per second, pushing the boundaries of the imagination. Gertie the Dinosaur in 1914. Fast forward to 1914, where Gertie the Dinosaur by Winsor McCay roared to life. Gertie wasn't just an animated dinosaur, she was a character with personality, captivating audiences with her antics at 24 frames per second. Apostol in 1917. Apostol by Quirino Cristiani marked a milestone as the first feature-length animated film. Though lost to time, its legacy as a satirical piece animated at 14 frames per second lives on in the annals of film history. Steamboat Willie in 1928. Leaped 1928, and Steamboat Willie sails into history. This Disney short, featuring the beloved Mickey Mouse, was the first to synchronize sound with animation, creating a symphony of visuals and audio at 24 frames per second. Flip the Frog in 1930. "1930 saw Flip the Frog by Ub Iwerks make a splash as the first color animation with synchronized sound. This vibrant character hopped into hearts at a lively 24 frames per second, coloring the world of animation. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1937. Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs enchanted the world as the first feature-length film from the studio. This fairy tale classic wove its magic at 24 frames per second, setting a new benchmark for animated films. Castle in the Sky in 1986. Fast forward to 1986, and Studio Ghibli's Castle in the Sky took flight. Hayao Miyazaki's epic tale soared with imagination, animated at 24 frames per second, inviting us all to dream beyond the clouds. Toy Story in 1995. "1995 brought us Toy Story, the first full-length digitally animated film. Pixar's innovative storytelling brought a toy box to life at 24 frames per second, forever changing the landscape of animation. Ants in 1998. DreamWorks Ants marched onto the scene. This computer-animated feature showcased the studio's narrative flair, parading its characters at 24 frames per second. Shrek in 2001. 2001 was the year Shrek made history. Not just by winning hearts but also by winning the first Oscar for an animated film. This fairy tale satire proved that animation could stand tall in the world of cinema, all at 24 frames per second. Thank you for joining us on this animated odyssey through the first animated movie. Keep watching the firsts for more stories about the milestones that have shaped our world.